Okay guys, the time has come. I have to take the Porsche in for service, and I got my Porsche owner's service kit ready. All right, let's get it done. Right, everybody, it's time to take the Porsche in for service. Now, as you know, I recently bought this car not too long ago. I've made a couple of videos about it, and you can see that on my YouTube channel. But now it's time to take it in. I just want to make sure there's really no major concerns with the car. There's a couple things bothering me right now that I want to get looked at. One is there's a little bit of a shaking above 60 miles an hour. That's probably just a tire balance, to be honest with you. Hopefully there's not a bent wheel, because that is not going to come out good. But hopefully that's not the case. I also want to change the spark plugs, whatever it is that Porsche normally recommends for a car with 60,000 miles, which this one just hit. And so I want to take it in and get these things looked at and see what Porsche says. And hopefully it's not too bad. Let's put the top up here so that you guys can hear me better, and I can put the AC on, because it is a beautiful fall day here in Florida. Now, having just had the Range Rover serviced at a cost of just over $5,000, my wallet is hurting a little bit already. And now I know the position that I am in. I am not complaining. I am so happy and grateful to live in a country where hard work is rewarded. So for that, I'm very happy and thankful. I'm not crying about this, but I know that having not just one Porsche, but two. So I'm not complaining at all. But this is a Porsche after all, and you know how they play at the Porsche dealership. Now, I've never been a big fan of Porsches myself. I didn't really think I was going to be having Porsches myself. In fact, I thought to myself I was never going to have a Porsche. When I was going to go for like a luxury sports car or supercar, I was going to go straight into, you know, Lamborghinis and Ferraris and things of that nature. But that wasn't until the 996. That's when my perspective on Porsches started to change. Now, I've never been a big fan of the air-cooled Porsches. To me, they've always been just kind of like a modified Beetle, kind of like a weird-looking Beetle, to be honest. You know, and again, the air-cooled engine, it's like the rotary engine. Cool experiment, bro, but really, we know the result. The reality of it is that Porsches have been much, much better since the progression from the air-cooled engines in terms of everything, performance, reliability, you name it. And here I am, not just with one but two Porsches, my 944, which I've also made videos about on my YouTube channel. Go check that out. But next, I would love to have a 996 or a 997 Carrera S. Particularly the 996. I just really like the look of those cars. And again, I'm not discarding the previous Porsches, which I do want to try out some of those for myself and get the full ownership experience for those cars. And then maybe my perspective on those cars may change. We'll see. So far, the ownership experience with this Boxster S has been phenomenal, and I hope that doesn't change after today's visit at the Porsche dealership. But I'm really looking forward to continue to enjoy this car and the brand's many offerings. I don't know what I'm gonna get next from a Porsche, but there's a few that I would like to try out for sure.
So it's just showing when you got in here, and there's lasers. It measures the tires. It measures the alignment, and takes a 360 view pretty much of the vehicle with all different cameras.
That's pretty cool.
And then here's the results.
Excellent. That's pretty cool how it shows you the tread wear and all that. Vanessa, so hit me. So we're doing the 60,000 mile service, right?
Yes, we are. So the 60,000 mile service is going to include your oil change, your engine air filter, your cabin air filter, your brake flush, the replacing of the drive belt, and replacing of the spark plugs. And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, so...
And then lots of checks. We check this, we check that.
Lots of checks. But replacement, spark plugs, drive belts, there's 2 of them?
Yes.
And then did you say brake fluid?
Brake flush.
And cabin filter?
Engine air filter as well.
Engine and air filter and oil.
And oil.
And oil. Okay. And then lots of checks.
Lots of checks. We top off the rest of the fluids for you, obviously. I'll also check to see if there's alignment. If there's alignment, we'll go ahead and do it in the service as well.
Okay. Now, can you tell me if is it gonna hurt?
Not as bad as your Land Rover. I'm going to tell you that, because we're just doing service right here.
All right, let me see if I can afford this. Shoot.
It's going to be about $3,300 plus taxes. I know, it's the last thing I wanted to say.
All right.
Okay. If there's anything else that we need to do, I will...
Don't call me.
Okay.